Hey guys, Coach Jenn here from MVP Leadership Academy, and you were just on my mind, on my heart this morning. So I wanted to send you an updated State of the Nation address to send you some holiday cheer for the end of the good year. And I also want to share with you a story that I think might benefit you with wherever you're at right now in your journey. So first of all, I want to welcome you. I'm going to welcome you into my new home, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's still under construction. I'm not even going to apologize for the mess because I think you'll be able to relate once we get in there. But first, I just want to show you. Look over there. So that building over there, that's our office. And in that office, we run a few different companies, one of which is MVP Leadership Academy, where we help you guys build the tools and the team and the toughness that you need to win in sports, school, and life. And 1 year ago today, I decided that I was going to leave my friends and my gym and my coaches and my home in Indiana, and I was going to move down here because of an opportunity to work with world-class people that believed in me, that were going to open doors for me, that were going to provide me support to be able to help you at a higher level. And obviously when I moved down here, the world kind of shifted and things didn't turn out exactly like we planned. And maybe you experienced a little bit of that this year too. Like you had great plans for 2020 and things shifted. Come inside and I want to share with you how you can make the most of the rest of this year and going forward into 2021. All right, let's go inside. All right, so welcome to the new home. It's very much still under construction. You can see that there's no seats in the chairs, there's boxes, places, there's pictures not on the wall. We're missing lots of pieces. But here's why this is significant, because when I first moved here, we thought we were gonna be in this house 6 months ago. And we ran into all kinds of challenges, just probably like you did with different things you were working towards. When you have a big goal or a big dream, and you think you're like, I'll be here by this date. And for us, whether it was financing issues, construction issues, now designing issues, people getting in to help things always take a little bit longer than we initially think. But sometimes it's easy in that process to get really disheartened. And so I'm really so grateful to be here now, even with the things not put together. One, because it means I'm gonna get to invite athletes to come visit here, which I'm really excited about. And two, because for the last 2 years, I've been living in basically a storage room, in a little, a corner office with just a bed, and I didn't have a kitchen or a fridge or any of those kinds of things, where I was just waiting and had to learn to be patient while I had this big dream of the way I wanted to show up and serve the world. But really for the last 3 years, I've been just living from place to place, sleeping on friends' couches and stuff, in order to really pursue this dream of being able to serve you guys at a higher level. And so come here. So I have this little whiteboard over here, and here's the first thing that I want you to do. Because in a minute, I'm gonna take you upstairs. I'm gonna show you something really cool that's gonna help you. But here's what I want you to think about. I want you to reflect for a second on this last year. Maybe you had a dream that didn't come to fruition like you wanted. Maybe you wanted to show up more on our trainings and you had intentions of really learning and growing, and you just got busy or you unplugged and you started to feel bad about that. First of all, I just wanna let you know it's okay. We're still here, I'm still cheering you on, and in fact, I'm gonna triple, quadruple down on the rest of the year to make sure that you finish this year strong. So here's what I need you to do right now as you're watching this video, is I want you to send a text message to this number. This is my new number, okay? This is a number that goes directly to me. It's not my personal cell phone, but it's a number that goes directly to me, so I read your messages, okay? I want you to text the number 817-761-0077. Pull out your phone right now. I know it's within reach. Pull it out, text this number, 817-761-0077. When you text it, you're gonna get a message from me. It's gonna say, confirm this. It's the only auto-responder message that happens, just so you confirm that you're a real human, okay? And then after that, every message you get from that number is going to be from me, because I wanna make sure that you have direct and easy access to me to help you accomplish your biggest, wildest dreams going forward, next year and beyond. And even if you felt like, man, I'm out of communication, I'm not in touch, it's okay, because this year, when things are busy, when things are hard, when things are challenging, it's easy to unplug and to hide and to feel like maybe you're not seen or not cared about, and that's not true. And I want you to know that. So do me a favor right now, text this number, and then do me a favor, tell me what is something that you're excited about, or what's something that you want to recommit to and refocus on right now for your life. So just text, what's something you want to recommit to in your life, all right? So take a minute, and while you do that, we're gonna head upstairs, okay? All right, welcome to upstairs. It's very much still under construction. We hope to finish it this week, but I wanna show you my pride and joy of this whole building, okay? This is my pride and joy. This beautiful blue wall right here. You know why? Because this is the thing that dreams are made out of. Check this out. It's a whiteboard wall. I can write right here on the wall, and if you get to come visit me, you will too. Because this is where all big ideas come from, usually from a blank slate, a blank page. So I'm excited to be able to have this here. This was a big project, but here's the real thing that I want to share with you. Just check this out, right? Like, we're still working on rugs, couches. Later, I'm going to show you this couch that's stuck in the doorway. See that? It's stuck. We are unable to remove it from the doorway. I'll share with you more about that in a minute. But for now, okay, I want you to get a sheet of paper out, okay? Get a piece of paper, get a pen. I'm gonna flip to my notes here in my book. And I'm gonna share with you maybe the best gift I think I can give you as we wrap up this year, okay? So as an athlete, move this over. Maybe you didn't get to level up in your skills in the same way that you dreamed of this year. For me, you know, I told you, or if you've hung around with me, I don't play softball anymore, but I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And this week, a year ago, I also got my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. And they have this thing called the Blue Belt Blues. Basically says, when you get your blue belt, you quit training and you get really sad. That's like what they tell you. They say, you're gonna get the Blue Belt Blues. And what did I do? I'm like, nuh-uh, not me. That's not gonna happen to me. It won't happen to me. I'm gonna keep training. I'm gonna keep being consistent. And then I moved. And then I went to a new gym, and then COVID, and my training drastically decreased. And so this last couple months specifically, I went back to a new gym. I started training again. It's a little bit different, right? But I started feeling kind of like an imposter again. I was like, can I even say that I train jiu-jitsu? I'm like, my game isn't what it was. I feel like I should be further ahead. I was kind of beating myself up as an athlete because I was disappointed. I was disappointed in how this year went. And what I realized was when my blue belt anniversary came up, I looked back and I was like, you know what I learned? Was that because I've learned this skill of jiu-jitsu, because I have this new sport, what I've learned is that I have a tool that will always, always, always connect me to other people. And what I want you to realize is that you have that tool too. That because you are in a sport, because you have a team, even when you're like, I'm not on a team right now, or even when you're hurt and you're trying to come back from an injury, even when you can't practice, you have a gift, you have a connection point that will make sure that you are never ever alone, even when you feel like it. But it's up to you to reach out and leverage that passion, that thing that you have that connects you to other people, to be able to keep yourself connected, okay? The other thing that I realized, and we're gonna go to the whiteboard here in just a second, the other thing that I realized was the best gift that I was ever given was not, you know, a new uniform, it wasn't a fancy bat, it wasn't cleats. The best gift I was ever given was the gift of the opportunity to give back. It was an opportunity to be able to show up and help others. Because when I look back over the last year, the times when I was the happiest, the times when I was the most on fire, the times when my skill went up, was the times when I was giving to others. And so as we go towards the end of this year, I realized, I'm like, what can I do? What can I give to you that would be the best gift I could give to help you feel like 2020 was maybe your best season ever because of this one gift that I could possibly give you. And I want to give you the gift to be able to give back. Okay, so there's 3 ways that I'm going to do this, all right? So the first way, the gift of reflection is really cool, by the way. When you look back on all the things you've learned this year, it's really awesome. The first thing is, I want to give you the opportunity to become published. I want to give you the opportunity to share a story that's going to inspire others, whether it's your teammates, your family, people that you don't even know. And you can do this multiple ways. You can draw a picture, so you can do it through art. You can write a story. You can do poetry. You can write a journal, submit a journal entry. You can submit an interview. You can submit anything that you want to share with others, and I'm going to put that into a compilation on January 1st, and I'm going to publish it for other athletes, kind of like a game plan for how to go through your toughest seasons. So what you'll do if you want to become published, and here's what's cool about that, is if you become a published author or published artist, you'll be able to use that as a tool to open doors for you for the rest of your life. So whether you're trying to go get a job or you want to earn a scholarship, right? You can say, you know, I was a published author in this and here was my work. I've had athletes who I have published before that were able to get significant scholarships because they were published. I've had athletes who have been published that were able to get in front of coaches and have conversations with people they would never have conversations with otherwise because they had put something out into the world. I've had athletes who have gotten messages from young people all over the country saying, you know, thank you so much for sharing your story. It really helps me. And I want to give you that opportunity. So here's what you need to do. If you want to become published, you have until January 1st, okay, to think about and reflect on, what do you want to share? What did you learn this year that you want to share with others? Because your story, your experience, what you learned, what you reflect on matters. And I'm going to take all that work and I'm going to put it up into a compilation book and I'm going to publish it in January of 2021. And I would love for you to be a part of that. And there's no cost for you to do that. You just need to submit the work. And as a bonus, let me check the dates here. Look over here. Let's see. December 16th. So write this in your paper. On December 16th, that is a December. Let's just test the erase on this. How about we just test it? The brand new whiteboard wall. You want to see? Are you nervous? Are you as nervous as I am to see if this erases? We'll see. Okay, it works. Very good. So on December 16th, I'm going to do a how to tell your story workshop. I'm also going to share with you some of the things I learned from art school. If you're an artist for drawing, painting, whatever kind of cool mixed media kind of art you like to do. If you like to make videos, that's what I like to do. I'm going to do a Tell Your Story workshop on December 16th. You're welcome to join that. That might give you some added inspiration for how to do this. But that's the first thing that I want to give you. So if you've ever had that dream granted. Okay? You just have to show up and do the work. All right? So that's the first thing that I wanted to give you. All right? The number 2 thing, let me check my notes. I want to make sure I give this to you in the right order. Okay, cool. All right. So number 2 thing, this is really exciting. So this is like reflection on the past. This is where you're gonna look back. What did you learn from last year? How do you want to help others? The next thing I want to do is give you the opportunity to help create the future. Okay. So number 2, this is basically a curriculum design. Basically, here's what I want to know. What is the thing? Do you like how this rings? It jingles when I talk. I just noticed. Anyway, back to the wall, guys. Okay, so number 2, I have a little bit of ADHD too, so like that's your thing, like same page. It's all good. We can still get stuff done. We just do it in bite-sized chunks, right? Okay, so the number 2 thing is basically build the future. Build your future, really. This is where I want to know, what are your biggest dreams? What is the thing that you want to commit to mastery to over the year 2021? So my word for the year is leap. L-E-A-P, like leapfrog, because did you know that frogs can't actually go sideways or backwards? They can only jump forward. They can only leap forward. If they want to turn, they have to leap forward and then turn and then leap forward again. It's the only thing they can do. It's really cool. So my word for the year is leap. And so I want to know, what is the area of your life that you want to make a massive leap in 2021? And I'm going to take your dreams, the things that you're sharing with me, the areas where you want to leap forward in, and I'm going to bring you the best coaches, the best training, and the best resources, and I'm going to build our 2021 MVP curriculum based on your dreams that you submit. Because here's what we can do. I could be like a school teacher, and I could sit behind my computer screen or my wall, and I could say, okay, like here's the curriculum that I'm going to teach, right? Which is helpful if we're all trying to get you to like a specific goal. But the thing is, you might not have the same goal as your teammate. You might not have the same goal as the person who sits next to you in your class. So the thing that's different between what you do on your Zoom classes for school and which of the things you do with the Zoom classes here is this is about your specific goals and making sure that you get the resources that you need to go where you want to go. But the only way I can go bring in the team and the tools for you to do that is for you to say, hey, Coach Jen, this is what I want, and here's what I think is in my way. And if you can sit there and say, Jen, this is what I want to commit to mastery for next year, here's what I want to do, then I'll start building the tools and the team to do that with you. So what I need to know from you is, what is your dream? Basically, what here's the question. What is your dream for 2021? Okay? And I'm gonna tell you my dream. Okay? So we're kicking off January with our next Toughest Team Challenge. My dream right now is to have 10,000 athletes participate in the Toughest Team Challenge in January. Why? Because by the end of the year, by the end of 2021, I want to have 1 million athletes participating in our challenges, watching our videos, and making their dreams come true. That is a crazy goal to me. If you said, Jen, how are you going to do that? I'm going to look at you guys and say, how are we going to do that? I don't know the answer yet, but I know that with this vision, just like this house, it might take longer than we think, but if we start with the vision and start putting the pieces in place, I start bringing the right team members together, I believe it's absolutely possible and we can do it together. Jesse. I forgot the most important part of this whole video, so can we do a little extra retake? Are you recording? Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is like the most important part. I cannot believe I forgot to tell you guys this in the video, so we'll just have to edit this in. So, insert. Okay. Why am I trying to reach 1 million athletes next year? And why does your help in that matter? Here's why. My goal for 2022, 2 years out, this is the big dream, the big house. I personally have a goal to give away $1 million to people I believe deserve it, people with big dreams that are solving real problems, people who want to go to school, want personal sponsorship, scholarships, that have big athletic dreams, people who have had a tough season and need help coming back from that. I want to build enough money to give away $1 million in 2022. And the only way I currently know how to do that in a fast, like within the next 2 years, is to get sponsors, people like Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, Essential Water, like big companies, to be able to say, hey, we support your mission, your vision, we want to help support the athletes, and to help them sponsor our community, and so that way we can give that much money away. Like that's a number that, like, to give that much money away in 2 years is a big goal, a big dream. However, I know that if we reach 1 million athletes, and those 1 million athletes are taking action and improving their communities and improving their lives, those big companies are gonna say, yeah, we'll give away $10,000 for a scholarship here, $20,000 for a scholarship there, $50,000 for a sponsorship there. They will do that, but only if we reach enough athletes and actually make a difference in their lives. And I want to make sure that that $1 million fund that we're building goes to the athletes that are making the biggest difference in their own lives, in the lives of their team, the lives of the community. That's the dream, that's the goal. And you have the opportunity to be a part of making that dream a reality. And I know it's gonna happen. Whether it happens 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it's gonna happen. But the more you're like, you know what, I believe that, the quicker it could happen, and I want you to be a part of that, and I want you to be part of the benefit of that. I believe in showing up for those who show up. So if you're one of those people like, you know what, let's go for it, let's jump in, be part of this team. And that was the big thing. I was like, can't believe I missed that. That was like the most important thing. I want to make sure that you have the resources. I have been so lucky, so blessed this year that one of my coaches helped fund getting MVP off the ground. The reason why we were able to do the Toughest Team Challenge and make a difference for 1,200 athletes, the reason why we have this cool studio, the reason why Jesse's sitting behind the camera right now, the reason why I have this beautiful place to live is because I had a coach that was able to generate the resources, the financial resources for me to help make my dreams come true. It's an important part of the puzzle. And I want to make sure that money is never an excuse for you not to reach your goals or dreams. So I can get it off my heart. Now you know. And I just want to wish you the best season ever. Play up, boom. So that's my dream, right? But that means in order to do that, I gotta really actually help you make your dreams come true. Like you gotta say, Jen, I want to get faster, and I gotta actually give you the game plan so you can go do it. Of course, you gotta do the work. I can't do the work for you, but I can definitely get you the game plan, get you the resources, get you the coaches. So in order to do that, I need to know, what is your dream for 2021? Okay? So in order to help you with that, let me double check the dates here. On the 23rd, December 23rd, that's 23, we're gonna have a dream building workshop. And I'm gonna share with you how I've helped other athletes build their dreams, whether it was go try out for their national team, or write a book, or start a business. And I'm gonna share with you some case studies on how we did that, okay? And how you can do it too. So on the 23rd of December, dream building workshop, of course it'll be recorded too, but if you have a big dream, come on in and we'll break your dream down, all right? last thing I want to give you guys for today, number 3. So as I was reflecting on the last year, and I shared with you, the biggest gift is the opportunity to give back. And so this is all giving back, right? Giving back by your story, giving back by actually accomplishing your dreams and role modeling it. Some people don't think about that as being a gift to others, but the truth is when you go pursue something that's really important to you and people see you achieve it, even if they doubt you in the beginning, even if they're like, dude, there's no way. If they see you working towards it and see you chipping away, eventually they have to be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So the third one, and I'm gonna call it the Give Back Challenge. Okay. This is an opportunity for you to give back before the end of the year. So this is January. So the storytelling thing is January. This is next year. This is now, okay? So like I told you, I've been thinking about how can I give great gifts more than ever before, just right now in the next month, in the next 30 days. One of the greatest gifts I'm so thankful for is my health, right? And I know that if you have people in your life that have struggled with that this year, or whether it's stress or actual sickness, right? No matter what kind of issues your family or your friends might have been facing, or people you love, the best gift that we can give is health, because obviously when you're healthy, you're happier, you can move. Like, there is no greater gift that we can give than the gift of health. Would you agree? Right? Without that, it's like if you had to choose between making $1 million tomorrow or being alive tomorrow, and you had to choose between those two, which would you choose? Yeah, you'd choose being alive, right? But so often we wake up and we dread the day. Instead of like, if you woke up tomorrow and you had $1 million in your bank account, imagine how happy you'd be. Imagine how low your stress would be. Imagine like how you're like, dude, I can do anything. I can help anyone. But yet we don't always wake up like that, even though we value our life more than we value $1 million. You know what I mean? So here's what we're gonna do. In the month of December, I'm running a challenge online called the 12 Days of Fitness. Okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna challenge our teammates, our friends, our family, our community, the people we love, to start taking baby steps to take control of their health and their mindset. So that way they can go into 2021 feeling healthier and feeling more energized and more excited and more joyful about 2021 than maybe right now they can imagine. And so we're gonna have a 12 days of fitness, like, no, on the first day of Fitness, Tough Team Challenge me. Okay, so we're gonna like do this really cool thing. And I need your help spreading the word. And you're gonna have the opportunity to build a street team that you lead to be able to help get the word out in your community to get more people to do the 12 Days of Fitness Challenge. And it's a totally free challenge, it costs nothing. And we're giving away really cool prizes. Like, one person's gonna win a $500 home gym shopping spree, plus a bunch of really other cool stuff. Plus, I'm still looking for somebody else who wants to come here and be a host with me during the next Toughest Team Challenge. I'm gonna actually fly one more person down to be on the Toughest Team Challenge documentary and reality show with me. So I'm still looking for that person. But with all that said, the Give Back Challenge, 12 Days of Fitness, okay? I'm looking for somebody to be on the street team. So if you wanna do this, that number that you texted earlier, the 817 number, 817-761-0077, this number, if you wanna be on the street team for that, just text the word street, okay? Text the word street right now, and that will put you on this list. So if I know if you want to be part of that and you want to help me get the word out and give back in terms of helping people with their fitness, their energy, building momentum, building their strength, right? It's not going to be like really hard. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? But if you want to do that, that's going to be a great leadership challenge. And on the 30th, okay, so December 30th, I'm going to be doing an advanced workshop on how do you lead a team. How do you lead other people to pursue their biggest dreams? So with that said, I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of the rest of this place, okay? So come with me real quick. So this just cracks me up, guys. First of all, there's this painting on here that the designer got, that says "Take it easy," which I just think is funny because we've been working really hard. But it's a good reminder that sometimes when you force things, like if you try to force them instead of like being thoughtful and being strategic about how you take the next step, sometimes you feel stuck. And if you've been feeling stuck, then maybe it's time to take a step back, recalibrate, refocus, and be a little more strategic about how you're gonna accomplish those big dreams this year. And that's what I really wanna help you do. And like I said, I'm so grateful that if I look back over the last year, as frustrating as bits of it might have been, what a blessing. You know, I've learned about patience. I've learned about how committed I am. I've learned about my team members and the people who have really helped me, and I've learned about the power of gratitude and how really being grateful for the opportunities that we are given is the best thing of all. So anyway, this is gonna be our video studio, so you'll get to come in here. I'm gonna be recording podcasts, more videos next year for you inside here once we get this couch out of the way. And then I've got 2 awesome guest rooms. We're setting this up as an Airbnb, so if you guys ever come down for a workshop, or if you win a contest where you get to come hang out with me, we go through the field. I'm gonna have a lot of contests this year where I fly you guys down, we go spend a day together and do some fun stuff. This is one of our rooms, still in progress. You can see, you know, in order to make your dreams come true, gotta have the right tools to do it. And it's not always as quick or as simple as you think it's gonna be, but it still can be a whole lot of fun. I just wanna say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to get to know you this year. We've had an incredible year, from the toughest team challenge to launching the play up challenges that we do every single month. And I cannot wait to help you make 2021 your biggest, greatest, best season ever. I look forward to talking with you real soon. Until next time, you know what to do. Play up.